The Real Housewives of New Jersey's Melissa Gorga explains why she and her husband Joe Gorga took away their daughter Antonia's Porsche. Melissa Gorga from The Real Housewives of New Jersey explained on a recent radio show why she and her husband Joe Gorga took away their daughter Antonia Gorga's gifted Porsche. The couple had given Antonia the Porsche last August for her 17th birthday. Melissa and Joe have been a part of RHONJ since the show's second season, and Antonia has grown up on camera. Viewers can't believe that Antonia is already a teenager, and how nice of a car her parents bought for her. The Real Housewives of New Jersey's Melissa Gorga recently appeared on Jeff Lewis Live and discussed parenting, including the issue with Antonia and her car. Melissa stated that Antonia recently got into an argument with her father Joe. Melissa and Joe had asked Antonia to drive her brother to go snowboarding about 15 minutes from their home. Antonia refused, which according to Melissa is abnormal, and proceeded to go back and forth with her father for about 20 minutes. Melissa stated that Joe is usually the calmer parent in these situations, but that he lost his asterisk. Joe took Antonia's keys and did not let her drive her car for an entire week. Melissa stated that she is caught in the middle of this situation, with Antonia begging her to get Joe to give her keys back and Joe refusing. For the entire week, Melissa was stuck driving Antonia everywhere, even complaining to Joe herself about the inconvenience. But he refused to let up on the punishment. Melissa feels that this will not only show Antonia, but their other children as well, that they should not cross Joe, and when he asks them to do something, they should listen. Melissa stated that since the punishment has lasted the entire week, that her children will take it seriously and think twice next time they don't want to do something. Melissa and Joe have raised their children on camera, so it is not shocking that they are sharing every good and bad thing that happens. Parenting is something that Melissa and Joe have been very open and honest about. Antonia is their oldest child, so they want the things they experience with her to be an example for their other children. While Joe and Melissa do not have a particularly good relationship with Joe's side of the family, they still strive to make a comfortable and loving home for their children. This speed bump with Antonia is normal for teenagers and should not be a large issue for the family. Melissa and Joe are good parents, and taking away Antonia's car was the best decision for them. The Real Housewives of New Jersey relationships are often picked apart, but this does not seem to be a big deal for Melissa and Joe. Antonia is a teenager, and it is expected to be a difficult time in her life. Parents have to make the right decision for their children at that moment, which is what Joe and Melissa did and will continue to do for their family.